Hey, project update. Today is Thursday, and we got a little bit more done on the Miata here last night. As you can see, the valve cover is on. I'll show a couple of other things here. We actually got the clock spring and the washer bottle were delivered yesterday in a box that said priority. I was actually thinking that was from Priority Mazda when it was actually just Priority Mail. Anyway, I was happy to get a clock spring because I wanted to get that in. That was kind of one of the important parts. So that's installed. I'll turn this around here and you'll see that in a minute. Other than that, let's see what else. I got the accessory belts on. So far, I'm only missing a couple of bolts I was able to improvise, and I'll show you here in a second. Alright, so here we are. As I mentioned previously, the valve cover is now on. We've got all of the valve cover, or cam cover, whatever you want to call it, nuts torqued properly with a new OEM gasket, so that should be leak free. One of the bolts that I was missing is actually right here. I've got a nut on there, and so it's kind of like a stud and a nut on there, and hopefully that'll be sufficient. Let's see what else. There was another bolt down here that I was missing. You can barely see it right back here. That I've improvised with another bolt. Yeah, right there. Everything is kind of coming together. If we look inside the interior, we will see that there is an OEM steering wheel. That was from the 94. That's all in and together. Clock springs installed, all of the plastics installed there properly. So we're making progress. I've got a battery and spark plugs. I did not realize that I did not have the spark plugs, or there were no spark plugs, but I've got those now. So I'm going to put those in next. Probably get the coil pack installed. Yeah, maybe get the engine tidied up to the point where maybe I can try to put the radiator and hoses back in, and maybe we'll try to start this up. But that's kind of a lofty goal for the evening. Perhaps we'll get there, perhaps we won't. Alright, that's enough of an update. So I've been working on this for a couple of hours now. I've got everything, I believe, put back together. So I think now is the time to see if it'll start. The ignition timing is not set, so it's going to be a big question as to whether or not this thing fires up. There's just another in the radiator to have the water pump splash something around. It's straight water, not really looking for antifreeze all over the place in case something was missed, or there's other problems associated with this. Alright, so let's see what happens here. I've got a fresh battery in it. Alright, here we go. It's in neutral, clutch is in, keys on, windshield wipers work. Yeah, baby. right. I said, ha ha. That's crazy. Yeah, that's less than good. So, I don't know if you see that. It smells like mouse nest. And I'm not interested in burning another one of these up, so we're going to just go ahead and shut it down. Man, that exhaust is loud. What do you suppose that's all about? Well, fun times ahead. I'll have to figure out what that's all about. Anyway, hey, it runs. So, that's great news. I'm really pleased.